Yeah, I mean, we don't like to think about it too much at this time. Although obviously it's deeply in our memory to remember what can happen last year with the epic final that there was, and we're hoping for the similar thing. And clearly, the way the series is shaping up, we know that nobody's going to win it until the final round at Brands. So it's certainly going to be an absolutely enthralling end to the season. You know, being champion is very much a dream. It's not only from a Tyco point of view, but also, you know, it'd be great to share that victory with Taz. Yeah, in a recent announcement, we were very pleased to announce that we'd signed Josh for next year and continued the Tyco support with Taz Racing.
It really does excite me seeing these guys fly around at high speeds, and I can appreciate what they do. I've got a superbike myself, and I drive it very steady and I take my time. But to see these guys flat out on the bikes around the corners and what they do, I can sort of appreciate for a little bit what they do and how hard it must be, and you know, the dedication of what they put into the sport. And I just enjoy it, and it gives me a little bit of adrenaline lift.
Basically just trying to get a good result here before the end of the season. We're trying different things with the bike over the last sort of 2 rounds, so different fuel tank, different swing arm, just to get a better feel for the bike, because it's been a bit of a struggle this year, and all I can do is keep chipping away, keep the head up, and just try and salvage a good result before the end of the year. Everybody's having a bit of tyre issues here with rear tyre life on the softer tyre, only getting about 5 laps, and then they're chewed, and then it becomes a bit of a speedway bike. You know, you're sideways, sliding it everywhere. So we've actually went for the harder compound to try and make it last longer in the race. So hopefully it does that, and we can get through the 14 laps with half decent grip.
I'm intrigued by Josh Brooks. He's not doing anything out of the ordinary. He just seems to be sitting there looking comfortable now in 4th place. He's slightly lost contact and he's brought himself back onto it. Good drive then, coming out of the right-hander at Club. He got underneath Westmoreland. That's the first person that Josh has passed all race. He needs to make it stick now and progress further. So through to 5th place then goes the 28-year-old Australian. Josh Brooks rescues at 4th place he desperately needed for Tyco Suzuki.
It's always going to be close because of the nature of the shootout element of the championship. I mean, it's good, there's nothing wrong with that. The championship, it's the same for everyone. It's more exciting for the fans, but it does make things more tense. I mean, that's what it's designed to do. So I think we all know through the year, most of the guys probably at certain points of the year maybe are riding to 99%, 98%, because they know they can't stretch a huge gap at that stage of the season. And you really need to build your momentum and be ready when it comes shootout time. We think we're ready as anyone else is, but there are other riders who are clearly at the same level, and we just need to manage that situation and be very, very decisive and pick and choose who the rivals that we think we need to fight with at each of the 3 racetracks.
Yeah, you know, I just went to the Tyco shop with Mark Hamilton to change some wheels, and then somehow ended up on the Superstock after testing at Kyrgyzstan with them. Just been riding for them ever since, and everything's been great. You know, the team is great group of guys, and you know, everything is just going really good for me. You know, the Irish guys are great. They don't stop making you laugh, that's for sure. So you know, I kind of have a little bit of Irish in me and Norwegian from my grandparents. So you know, it's good being over here, and living in Ireland right by the shop is great. So you know, everything is good, just a good group of people. Hopefully I can stay with the Tyco Suzuki guys, because it's a great team and really where I want to be. So.
Oh, look, here's Brooks. Look at Brooks, just forces his way underneath Bridewell. Bang. So the Tyco Suzuki, now he's seen, he probably needed to get a glimpse of Shaky Byrne coming back to him, James, to inspire him to get moving. Oh, Brooks. He's obviously seen Michael Laverty do that and thought, I can do that as well. Bang, straight through. Josh Brooks, 3rd for Tyco Suzuki.
A bit disappointed and not really sure exactly where we went wrong this weekend. You know, we went through all the usual steps, but just didn't have the speed to match Alex and of course Shaky in this race. And you know, quite pleased to be on the podium. Of course, can always be a lot worse, but you know, I was really expecting a lot more from me and the team this weekend, and we weren't able to achieve that. So we'll have to work on our weaknesses for brands now.